All right. Let me know when we're on Evil.
Yep.
Yeah,
We
we're
are.
good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Heroes Core Worlds Adventure. We deeply apologize for the inconvenience in your ride. We will be refunding your ride access passes and providing you with a full MVP park pass for today.
What happened?
Yeah, the ride's been malfunctioning all day. We don't know why. We tried to fix it and reboot it. We're gonna try and continue. If it happens again, then we will have to end today's episodes in the parks, and do some extensive maintenance on our system, but that will be what we have to do if it gets worse. Where we last left off, Ella was crawling through a vent somewhere, and, yeah, Liam was doing something, and, I think we sent the Molten Hornet down.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Molten Hornet is attempting to open...
The vent.
It's moving to open the vent, yeah.
Alright. And Baxter, are you there?
Yep.
Alright.
Did you read what I DM'd you?
I'm gonna check that. Give me a moment.
Mhm.
Alright. Yep, okay. So you're... Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
You put the
Mhm.
ball of fuzz on the sensor, and it says, access granted. Opening canister.
No!
There's a flash of light that blinds you, Ella. And everyone needs to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Including her.
Yep.
Including her.
Yep.
Woo!
Yep.
26.
26, cool.
Only 16 for me.
Oh, well, what am I rolling?
Dexterity saving throw.
So literally everyone, regardless of where they are.
Correct. Oh, poor Peter. I mean, not poor
Good
Peter.
Baxter
What is
rolled
it?
a 12, and Bad Baxter rolled a 3, so they both fail.
Yep. Harper is also gonna be...
Dirty 20.
Yep. You save. So you managed to grab onto something as you sense, like, this, shockwave coming. And, Katie, what did you roll?
Oh, I didn't know I had to roll too.
Dear, Katie's not there.
Yes, but it's gonna do a special effect.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
That's quite the burst.
Okay.
Okay.
What have you done?
Yep.
Well, you guys don't know it's
28.
me.
What did you get?
28.
28? Yeah. You feel, as you're flying around in your alternate dimension, you feel a ripple and a tug on your consciousness. Something has happened in your home realm.
Well, that's a feeling I haven't felt in a very long time.
Already?
You feel like a dark presence has been awoken.
Well, at least it feels comforting. She'll let the actually she won't let the fairy know. She'll just book it.
Yep.
Mm.
So, yep.
Like, meh.
You get to the, yeah, Ella.
Mhm.
As your, like, eyes flutter open, you're lying on your back in this, metal, duct. And you look down.
Mhm.
You're back.
Hmm?
You are
Okay.
fuzzy.
Yes.
You're fuzzy again. Look what you did. You fucked
But you
it up.
notice your claws are like this dark, kind of like glowing hue.
just kind of looks up, grins, and tears through the duct in front of her.
Yep. You see the molten hornet.
Mm-hmm. Just before the molten hornet gets to her.
Yes.
What happened?
As you're like riding like various pieces of equipment, stuff like that, like literally a earthquake shockwave went off. It was a magnitude 9.8.
No.
The tower's
Okay.
structural integrity field has been turned on, and the entire park shield's gone up.
Liam, report.
Comms are crackly.
Liam,
What was in that vial?
that the tank, the container. It had Peter's soul in it, I believe, or at least essence. Oh no! Oh, they didn't open it. That would have cost one hell of a thing. It's just kind of what happened, though.
I get this feeling she did.
What kind of fool would open it?
Harper blips next to you, Baxter, and says, I just checked all over the park. We have massive damage across the park, and we have some of the rides are damaged.
You get there and you see like Good Baxter trying to get up, but you see Bad Baxter on his knees, and he's like having a moment. Give him a second.
Yeah. Harper looks down at like Bad Baxter's like, she did want her powers back, and I didn't know she was gonna be that desperate. But
We were walking on it. It doesn't make sense. That didn't. Good Baxter's standing there like, oh my god, that really did break him. You good? No? What looks like to almost be tears are falling on the ground in front of him as he's like looking down at the ground at the moment.
So much for broadcast. Project Broadcast. Yes, that's
Everything.
going on the back burner again.
We were this close. We were this close to finally reuniting. But you know what? Fine. If I can't be nice, then fine. He slowly stands up. Fine. He snaps his fingers.
yep.
And something clatters behind into everyone.
Harper
And the
just
little-
turns around, like literally blips and turns.
He turns around and there's nothing there. But there is a very faint noise of something standing there.
Peter's like,
You know what to do.
Hostile force
All of a sudden, you hear something rush past and just start climbing up.
is detected. Arming raid.
hello, welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for joining us at this very strategic point in our adventures. We are currently dealing with a possible breach in security at the parks.
I'm having a breakdown!
Yes.
Um,
Go ahead.
mm,
So,
I'm going to. Oh dear.
what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just for our viewers' sake and welcome in raiders again, we are having a few technical difficulties with our ride operations here. We've tried to fix them as best we can, but we don't know what's going to go on. It's a lot of old mechanics and stuff like that, so... also, if you would like to come into the parks, we are offering the opportunity for all park goers to upgrade their park pass with a tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 subscription if you so choose. And we would like to have at least 20 of those tickets, and we will unlock something special for today's game.
I just sent you a
Yeah, let me check that.
mhm.
Okay, yep. You
Mhm.
are...
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. So, yeah, as you, hear this, like, sound moving towards you, Ella.
That sound shouldn't be able to track me.
No, it cannot. It is searching, though, desperately.
Well, it's got the freaking that showstopper has heat seeking.
Uh,
Unless they became cold.
Ella, are you giving off any heat signature right now? I need you to roll a d6. If it's odd, yes. Even, no.
Oh, why? Why would you do this to me? Why?
The dice always decide, you know that.
What did you say?
The dice always decide.
No. The two
Oh.
choices.
Odd is, yes, you're giving off heat. Even it's... You're not giving off heat. And, the higher the value or the lower the value will determine how hot or how cold you come up on Spectral.
Because this vent's kind of already kind of hot. If you're too cold, you're going to be noticed, and if you're too hot, you're going to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, you need to hit a sweet spot.
I need to hit a sweet spot, huh?
You need to hit a 5 at least.
5?
Mhm.
Well, that's the middle of a dice, basically.
No, that's
Oh,
not
no,
middle.
3. My brain's just like... I wanted you to roll a d10 originally, and my brain's like, bleh. But a d6 is more appropriate. Higher risk. Alright.
But don't believe in you.
What did you roll? Oh. Yep. Your body is... Yep. It sees you.
It quickly looks and goes,
She's gonna punch it.
Alright, roll to hit.
Mhm.
We are
"With
now in
disadvantage,
combat,
but It's
folks.
invisible. You can see.
Now, hang on a second. You didn't say that to begin with.
No. When Baxter turned around, when everyone turned around, it was invisible.
Yeah.
That's this entire showstopper gimmick. It's always invisible. It never turns off.
Perpetual invisibility.
Yeah.
21.
Wow.
Alright, roll your damage.
Let me ask you a question. Now that she's
Yes.
this way,
Yes.
is there any enhancement?
Yes, please add a +6 to that damage roll.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I imagine Liam can see the showstopper's vision.
Yep. You just see
So you
this, well, I will let Ella describe what she looks like in her form, if she'd like.
Actually, it doesn't see her either. Was the reason why I rolled the
Yeah.
stealth.
We're under 1 FPS by the looks of it. Ooh.
Yeah,
Turn off the
Yeah, I'm gonna
the
turn off
virtual
the...
cam.
Yeah, turning it
Yeah,
off.
see. Yeah.
It's off.
Okay.
Yep. Alright, let me know if frames get better, folks.
All right. I
DM'd me. Oh, yep. Alright, showstopper, please take 9 damage.
Damn. I imagine it gets like uppercutted into like the vent ceiling.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And by the way, Liam, the feed goes dead.
That is not good.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
The feed just cut out on that showstopper of yours.
What? Its camera should. That means it's. The other one goes blind. Damn it!
Well, hold on. I'll send in the Molten Hornet and let's figure out what's going on in there.
Yep. You hear this
We,
buzzing,
we have to
Ella.
clear up this misunderstanding.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think that's an option right now.
As it gets hit in the face, it actually does like kind of uncloak for a second and then recloaks, but it starts randomly thrashing because it's kind of blind now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
Ella,
She
describe what
is-
you look like before the feed goes out.
um. Yes, she is a cat. But instead of the orange tabby that she once was, she is now a black cat.
You see this black kind of like cat in front of you. And then there's a-
Well, actually, you guys don't see that because that was the reason why I rolled the
stealth, yeah.
stealth.
Yeah, so you just see this claw like come out of nowhere, and then the feed goes.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm tired of these issues and interruptions.
And the Molten Hornet is going to be moving in. I'm gonna let you roll a dexterity saving throw as this other entity that's in this shaft thing duct is going to be thrown towards the Molten Hornet.
You know
Oh.
what? I have an idea. They're distracted, and I don't care if anyone doesn't want it. He flips open his panel and hits the reactors, like, you know, the whole, like, heating vent, and just goes full exhaust mode.
Attention, attention. Reactor coolant system online. All occupants inside the maintenance vents, please evacuate immediately. Reactor
I had
coolant
enough
will
of these
initiate
issues.
in 5 minutes, 22 seconds.
Let me ask you something. She did rip through the wall that was in front of her.
Yes,
Did that go lead into another vent?
that led right into the reactor's core chamber.
Okay.
You see the reactor's like vents, like this giant like kind of like sun kind of thing,
Mhm.
just spinning. It's like a blue giant, and it's spinning faster and faster and faster. And these pylons are going and about to like stick into the thing for the coolant system.
There are cameras in here, right?
There are. There's at least 4 cameras in there.
Mm. She will briefly uncloak. Now you actually get to see her as the black cat.
Yep.
Liam, you see anything?
You're cycling through cameras.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
I have that as a whole idea of it not ending well.
Okay.
Now, what is it?
If I'm seeing this right, she's right near the reactor core.
Yeah, does she look any different?
Yes. She's cat. I guess in her werecat form.
Stupid.
And black.
fool.
It's black, which, if I remember right, wasn't what she was before.
Reactor coolant system
yes.
online. Coolant sequence initiating in 4 minutes, 2 seconds.
Okay.
All personnel, please evacuate.
Baxter, I think you're getting a little reckless with this. Can I send a remote commands to the Molten Hornet and try to send it up through the vent into the core and try to interface it with the core so that I've
The
got
core controller.
Yeah.
I
mean, I
will
could
let you do.
I'm not gonna change anything yet, but I want to
Alright.
get this
Yep.
set up so that I have access to it too.
Okay, you're gonna.
Just in case.
I need you to roll a athletics check for the Molten Hornet.
Okay.
Just a straight
um,
D20 plus 2.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I love it.
What are you about to do, Ella?
Hang on.
Ooh, 21 for the thing. So, whoop.
Yeah, it zooms through like the laser fields and like the past this bulking entity that seems to be blocking your path, and into the core's heat chamber. You see this like giant thing, and by the way, the image is so fuzzy because of the radiation coming off of this thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like you're
So I'm probably
strugg-
struggling to get a clear signal with the
Yes,
Hornet
yeah,
as well.
yeah. It says like you're getting like 1 bar, maybe like half a
jeez.
bar of signal,
Okay. Well,
and you're getting
so
high radiation warnings across the board.
I'm,
And it says
I'm gonna-
battery stability is at 20%.
Oh, geez. On the Hornet?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now, are conditions in the core already in excess of where they should be, or is this just like...
this so what how the core works, and I'm gonna explain this to you out of character. The core heats up to like basically it's about to do a solar burp,
Okay.
and then that burped energy is going to be expelled through the vent system, and then the core kind of just decompresses and de-expands and cools down.
Okay.
But basically,
this
these
is-
pylons are shooting like plasma into the core to heat it up.
Okay. So this is an unusual. This is not the usual operation of the core.
No, this is only used in an emergency situation if the core is about to like overload or something like that. But it's like
Okay.
basically a
It's like
self-imposed overload.
yeah, you're basically forcing it to purge itself.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna tell the Hornet to still interface, and I'm like, well, I gotta improve signal strength, and I'm gonna jump into the elevator shaft.
Where are you going?
You're going to be jumping 600 feet.
I would like to grab. I intend to grab a cable.
There's no cables. This is one of those like.
Oh.
Remember
Oh,
when
it's-
It's
that's
the
right,
it's
it's like
the maglev thing from the
is there a ladder?
no ladder.
There should be
Okay,
a
but
ladder.
it is a
Question.
maglev, but it's not powered right now, is it?
No.
Shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
Question.
I'm gonna be working on something. I'll message you with it, and we
Okay.
can move on to other people.
Got it. All right, Liam.
So
Like get more going
I
on.
know
in
that
OC.
Ace.
Yeah.
I know that Ace just jumped into the.
Well, I
elevator shaft.
know I really wouldn't have because there's nowhere to.
You're
There's
retconning
nothing
that.
safe
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You saw Ace contemplate this.
He's looking over the edge, thinking about it, pulls back.
looking around, yeah.
Mhm.
And then he starts typing on his wrist gauntlet.
Yep. By the way, Queen,
Yeah.
you're flying through this realm, and you get a tap on the shoulder in your mental space, or
Mhm.
it's the manifestation of Aurora. She says,
Oh,
"Sister, we have a problem. I believe you might be aware of something going on in your dimension. I need to take you home,
well.
for a brief time at least."
What is a brief time to somebody who can live forever?
When it's time for you to return, I will send you back.
Do or don't. I know the population of my realm, and I'm fairly sure a few of them might taste good.
Silence you.
She
not here, but
she
still.
stretches her hand and opens up a wormhole in your mindscape, and she gestures to it and says, "You may step through at any time. But keep in mind, when you return, it will not be as easy to get back home. I'm doing this once, and only once."
Yeah. In
Is
all
your
honesty, I stopped thinking of that as home a long time ago. She smiles.
Stop being so edgy. That's my job.
All right. Warning: core reactor will purge in 3 minutes to
Oh, this intense, like,
seconds.
screaming Baxter voice is killing me, by the way. Oh, jeez.
Okay, they can see me, right?
Yes, they can see you.
She smiled and waved.
At the camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make sure that Baxter is seeing this.
This comes up on
This is
all the monitors in the lab, including the main monitor.
Baxter looks at this and he clutches his teeth so hard, anyone could swear that he's about to crack his teeth. I'm getting tired of this.
Reactor
starting
purge
to
in
get
2
annoying.
minutes 39 seconds.
Where does Jess pop out?
I will tell you exactly where she pops out. Give me a moment. I see what you messaged me. Give me a moment, folks.
It's a good question. Who you typing that to?
I'm messaging that to someone. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, and then I will message you. Hold on.
Okay. This is what everybody sees. She smiles at the camera, brings up her fingers,
Yep.
naps. There's a bright light, and when it fades, she is gone.
Reactor cool down purge mode in 1 minute 2 seconds. All personnel, please evacuate.
The flashing and flailing boy of the visible boy has fell out and clattered onto the vent, and Thunder and Bolt have just appeared, and Thunder's holding the boy down because it's flailing frantically because its main sensor is broken.
Yep. Reactor chamber core breach in.
Okay. So I'm going to say, oh, I really hope that command went through, and then I'm going to jump into the elevator shaft.
Alert. I need you to roll an intelligence check.
Okay.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep. Yeah.
Is this smart? Probably not.
I did roll. Good news. I rolled a 20.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you rolled a
Oh.
20, and Baxter, you're looking at the readouts of the reactor, and like the temperature's rising. There's a sudden, like, very subtle drop in temperature. Like it pre-purged, and then you see that power from the core is being rerouted to another location elsewhere in the parks.
Bad Baxter looks like he's having a breakdown. Like
So he's not even paying attention to it.
he looks. He's just standing there. Like Harper is probably there, and you can see that he's just standing there,
Yep.
staring at it with a blank expression, just having this. He's having a moment.
Yep. And the yeah, the alarms are blaring. Core meltdown in 3, 2. Power rerouted to elevator systems. And you just hear. Yep, you are now feather falling.
Okay, so yeah, Ace like started falling at normal speed, and then just suddenly like a force pushes back up on him, and he starts
And you're
falling
floating.
slowly.
You're actually
Yep.
floating. Like they're like flying. As you look down, and you're like inches from the top of the elevator platform.
Oh my gosh, I'm really glad that worked.
Yeah, you would have been
And you're,
All right.
You would have been Pie the Pancake.
I am going to try to use my remote link through the Molten Hornet to at least delay what the reactor's doing, if not shut it down more safely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you're on the elevator that's really close to where Baxter and Good Baxter
Yeah.
is, and also you can see Thunder on top of this elevator
Yeah.
trying to hold down something that's invisible.
Yep. Reactor.
Yeah,
bre-
I'm-
You hear echoing through the shaft. Reactor breach in. Coolant system online. Purging now. Everyone who's in the shaft or the vicinity needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage.
Secret's not
Can
there
I-
anymore.
Yep. Message me where Secret's moving to.
Just a second. Yeah.
I looked out. I got a 17, even with disadvantage.
Cool. Yep. So, yep.
Great, half damage from a reactor purge.
Yep. I'm gonna be rolling some serious dice right now.
I was gonna say, like, at least it's half damage.
Okay, at least
Go.
it's half damage. I hear you on that one.
Yep.
I need to go look through my spells.
Yep.
So that is not concentration.
You take
No, it's
45
not.
The
d6.
other one.
No,
Can I-
I'll tell you in a
Can
moment.
I do a thing?
Yes, what do you want to do?
Is it possible to get protection from energy off on Ace
Uh,
and fire type damage?
you can, but you have to be touching him.
Come here.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, like it's a touch ability or is it like a AoE?
It is a touch.
And you're up in your lab on the upper floor, so you can't reach him.
I appreciate it though.
Can I get it?
Buddy, come here.
Does Ace have a body cam?
He does.
Yeah, I mean,
In,
if
his,
nothing
in, your,
else,
in
we,
your visors, remember your
yeah,
visor thing?
exactly. Yeah.
Can I cast it through that
Ooh.
because of my class feature?
I will allow it, yes.
I just remembered something. Oh my god, this is a plot line I thought of such a long time ago. Okay, I can use this. I'm safe.
Alright.
So yeah,
Huh?
you get resistance to fire damage.
Cool. Which will have the damage again, probably. I think.
Yes, so,
Resistance is having, so it's a quarter damage of what you would take.
alright, you're gonna take 15 damage.
Okay, that's after all that, right? All the having.
Yeah, all the having, yep.
Fair
For
enough.
those of you who do not have this effect, and are in direct range of it, you're gonna take 50 damage.
Oh, jeez.
For those of you who have it halved once, you're gonna take 25.
Did that include Jess? Because I don't.
Jess, yeah, since you're directly at the source, you're gonna come out, yes, but it's gonna be, you're gonna be
Ow.
unconscious.
Welcome
d-
home.
Yes. Yeah. As there's this bright flash of like burst of energy and like fire, like blue fire goes shooting through the vents.
I have a very important question though.
Yes, go ahead.
This is mainly for, is our good old friend, now Evil Secret, still wearing her suit that she probably usually was wearing?
Yes.
Good.
Embedded trackers.
Well, yeah, but also Bad Baxter, when he gave you the suits, didn't tell you something about them. It's a little red dot on the back of the neck of the suit. And all of a sudden Baxter remembers he had this, because this was something I actually planned for a while ago, but I never found a reason to reveal he had it.
All right.
And Baxter all of a sudden goes from a blank stare to a stupidly large evil smile and goes, I remember something.
As you're rushing over to a control console.
For one, Liam, you get a little ping of access of the embedded tracker.
Embedded tracker online.
And they won't notice either. And also, he pulls out something out of like a drawer, and it's a little trigger. And he sets the person the trigger on. It flips onto everyone's different names that have the suit he's made, and it goes from like all to name to name to name to secret.
As you switch to secret, you see, Liam, there's no life signs. But the suit is responding.
What happened?
Tell me, where are they?
I'm gonna go into the reactor chamber because I
You
suspect.
go into the reactor chamber after the blast goes off, and you see Jess is lying there.
Oh crap. Well, I'll go over and.
She's covered in third-degree burns.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh jeez. I'm gonna go over. I'm going to give her first aid,
All right.
and I'm casting Cure Wounds in the process, but essentially, Ace is doing this thing where the wounds turn out to be not as bad as they first looked.
Yep. We all
Magical
seen this
ability.
before. Yep.
Good job. Here, have a high five.
Jess, you're waking up. How much? Well, I first need to know how much health you're restoring to her.
19. I cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. 'Cause
Got it.
she looked
Okay,
pretty
so
hurt.
regain 19 HP, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
You are starting to stir, but you are in so much pain and agony for that jump.
Yeah, I mean,
Time
considering
travel and time space shenanigans are not something you want to go through, especially. Yeah, it's not easy. It's painful, very painful.
Yeah. She does that. Her wings are very different. Her hair is very different. She looks like she has like painted on like permanent lipstick. And she opens her eyes with a pinkish red glow. Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I'm afraid you had really bad timing.
Ace, what did you find?
Jess.
Wait,
Le-
Jess?
Liam, your tracker on Jess has come back online. It's reading very unstable life signs, like they are life signs, yes, but she is in critical, like she needs to be whisked off to an ICU right here, right now.
Yeah.
If she
Looking
need-
at.
If she's harmed, call Dr. S or something. Good, Baxter says.
Yeah, she's gonna need a lot of medical attention.
I just bring me men. She says. Ugh.
Bring
And
you
then
up.
she just kind of she says that, and then she just kind of goes ugh.
Passes out. Yep. And yep. By the
Ace
way,
is gonna stand there kind of awkwardly because, like,
Liam, as you're flipping through the camera feeds, you see there is a black cat running across the parking lot outside the park gates.
Did you find her? Did you find anything? Yeah, did you find anything with the tracker? Liam?
I will send the camera feed down to Baxter.
Yeah, as the camera points down to the this lamp that it's attached to, and you see the suit sitting there folded kind of haphazardly and taken off. And
Damn it. You took the suit off. Now this trigger's useless. Ugh. Now, what can I do about this now? You know what? I don't care. He just takes a deep breath. I don't care. I don't care if everything I planned has gone horribly wrong, and I don't care if a friend's corrupted anymore. I just need a break.
Yep. And then you notice that the figure of the black cat just kind of shimmers and disappears on the feed.
I don't care. He just says, while kind of slumping over a little bit, this does not interest me anymore.
Ace would like to secure the reactor so it doesn't do anything like that again.
Baxter disengages anything about the you're
Yeah.
about to, and you just hear it go. Goes back to normal.
No, if the reactor is completely offline, like it is. Like,
Okay,
you
'cause
just
at
see
first-
steam coming out of it, out of like all the venting systems. Like
Yeah. How does
accurate.
this affect the rest of the park? Is it
Power
a
is
backup
complete.
power?
It's on like 1 hour reserve power from the backup generator.
Which kind of leaves us a bit vulnerable, doesn't it?
Yeah, and by the way, the main shield is down.
Yeah.
Hence why Secret could get outside the park boundaries into
Right.
the
I
parking lot.
I don't care. I really don't care. He just says, well, like he's spamming the turn. Like he's just kind of waiting patiently for the cool down to turn on. He's just sitting in a chair. He looks almost depressed. He doesn't seem to care anymore.
I think Ace is gonna try to speed up the if possible, speed up the reactor like restarting.
Reactor reboot sequence initiating. Total time to reinitialization 2 minutes.
Okay, well that's not so bad.
Here's a question for you:
Mhm.
Is Dark Matter still up in the tower?
Yep, Dark Matter
Yep.
is chilling. He's
Dark
just like,
matter
"What
is
going on?"
dark matter. You just felt like a massive earthquake. There was a shock wave of a blast. Several people just jumped down an elevator shaft, and like all hell is breaking loose
He
inside the
slowly
building.
raises his hand while he's laying on the couch. Please don't tell me I have to do something.
You may be our only hope to fix this problem.
He gets up and stretches. Okay, what is it? He says, walking over. What do you need?
So basically, one of our team members got a hold of something that they shouldn't have, and
And
caused
now-
all hell to break loose. And
No, they're corrupted, aren't they? He says.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my favorite! I haven't had to deal with something like that in a very long time. He says, rubbing his hands together. Well, I'm okay, let me think. Did I touch everybody with my hand so I have soul connection? One. Yep, okay, I'll be back. There's something wrong with their soul though. Yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that now, he says, while just walking through a wall.
Yep. Secret, you're running where? Or moving where? Alright, well, you're messaging me that,
I have an idea on how
Yep.
Jess is going to heal herself.
the reactor
Uh,
is charging up again.
Okay.
Reactor charge sequence initiating. 1 minute, 2 seconds.
she's.
By the way, you guys are still in the core chamber where the sun is slowly growing in energy, like this plasma ball's slowly growing back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We should. All the same, I think things are probably safe, but we should probably leave this chamber.
Warning. Lethal
yes.
radiation in 1 minute.
We should definitely leave this chamber.
Good Baxter opens the door to this chamber. Get out! Come on! He's
Okay.
like doing the ushering.
Radiation
probably-
chamber has been door opened. Reaction system may stop in 2 minutes if door is not closed.
Get out quickly so I can shut this door.
Okay, all right.
You're gonna have to drag.
I will
Queen.
help.
Yeah, we'll carefully.
Yeah.
I forgot to roll for the Molten Hornet.
Yeah.
I'll roll that right now, but I think even with 50 damage, it
You
would
get-
still be functional.
Really? That's
It's got,
surprising.
it's got 56 hit points. It's pretty durable,
Okay, yeah.
according
So,
to my character
yeah,
sheet.
this thing is like, I will say it's in a crumpled like
Yeah, we'll
smoldering
just say,
like
yeah.
heap like lying on one of the grates, but like you can still see it's like servers going. "Ew."
Come on, boy. Come on.
It's like struggling to crawl.
Can I run over, like scoop it up with one arm, and then come over and help carry
Yep,
Jess?
but
with
I will
the
pull
other?
30 seconds off your time
Okay.
because you're going back to save a friend. So, warning: reaction system, lethal
Come on.
radiation in 25, 24.
Good Baxter's like dragging Jess and just going, "Oh, why is she so much heavier than I remember?"
20, 19.
He is conscious. You really don't want to
18.
say that.
I'm not insulting her or anything. I just may be weaker.
I need you guys to roll a strength check.
Okay.
I'm just
Um,
weaker compared to the both of us.
I'm going. Can I buff myself with guidance before
Yes.
I do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they picking her up where it's like under
Under-
each arm
Yep.
and dragging her out?
Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
Because then that plays into what happens next.
Yep. Reaction reboot in
Good
10,
Baxter rolled
9,
a literal 0. So
8,
he's like, "Come on,
7,
drag her."
6.
I rolled an 18
5.
before guidance, so I might be good on that.
You just like literally just like grab Baxter, pick him up, sling him over your shoulder, and just like carry this poor like person by one arm, like under one arm, like just dragging them by one arm,
Yeah.
like out
Good
the
Baxter,
door.
As everyone runs out the door, Good Baxter spams
3,
the closed door button and the
2,
door shuts.
1.
Okay, the door's closed. Good.
All right. Radiation
React-
hazard is done, and
Reaction online.
Okay.
All
guys-
reaction components stable.
It means the park is powers returned, so the park is secure again.
Meanwhile, up on the
Yes.
park level,
Oh, okay.
rides are rebooting and stuff like that, and like the shoe goes. Shield's back on.
Everything should be back on. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Jess will just look up at Ace and say, "My hero," and will do the succubus thing.
Oh my.
the good Baxter's just kind of looking at this, squinting, like, what?
I'm guessing Ace doesn't know that's about to happen, so he's just.
What's happening? Are you biting her?
She's just getting she is going to give him a kiss on the cheek and steal just a little life force out
Oh,
of
fair
him.
enough.
All
Okay.
right. Roll a d4. I'm gonna mechanically do this with a d4.
Makes sense.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
3.
Subtract 3 life points.
Okay, so I lose 3 and just regains 3. I'm assuming.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of her wounds heal a little bit.
Mhm.
Some of the burns.
Yep.
Like, good Baxter's looking at you very confused. Just what happened? You were only gone for, like, not even a full day. At least on our end.
Oh, it's good to see you again. I thought you would have been dead after all these centuries.
Centuries? I've literally... You've been only gone for, like, a day. Or half of a day, really. It's just been nights since you disappeared.
If only.
Oh my God. Well, your readings are very weird. Wait, yeah, Linus, aren't they weird? Is it just me, Liam? I mean,
You're
Yeah,
getting
they're-
dimensional rifts like cascading through her DNA.
wait a minute. Wait, judging by Liam, can you please check on our showstopper, Jim? As I understand, or Jen, I understand how the showstoppers work. That may affect the showstopper weirdly, but whatever. That's not the main focus.
I
got
was
some
gonna
prob-
say, does Baxter have genetic code for a demon? Because that's what she is, right? That's what she is. now.
No, like it's just showing unknown species on your radio.
It's weird. It's strange. I'm not sure how the showstoppers are very complex. I'm not going to explain it right now. But we lost. We have a friend that's corrupted, and my other half is depressed. He kind of points like he's actually Baxter's kind of nearby. And you see him just sitting on a chair, just kind of like, what's the point?
He's just like rocking back and forth in a fetal position.
No, he's just sitting there completely still.
Oh, shaking slightly. Maybe not. We don't know.
He's just having a breakdown silently.
Yep. Hmm.
Oh,
I think
did
it's
you leave your plan to another? She says, looking over at Evil Baxter.
Everything is fine. Good, Buster. He's just been very. He's having issues. Things are not going well. He tried to be nice, and yeah, this kind
Well, that was his first mistake.
You're kind of meaner than usual.
Well, you
Baxter
are.
did throw a sun at us.
Yeah.
The other Baxter.
Well, okay, yeah, fair, but like, still. Well, I guess I have a little more sympathy for my behalf for that. He is me in a way,
Yep.
but whatever.
Her
Either way,
glowing eyes just kind of blink at him like, oh, okay.
Don't look at me like that. Either way, you were gone for a while, and he just puts his hands on his like forehead, like
Yep.
a lot is happening.
Ella, you blip into a describe what this area looks like for our audience. Secret?
Hello.
I know. I'm thinking. Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
I'm thinking.
You're good.
What it looks like is a completely gray area
Mhm.
with ooh, 4 pillars, no doors, and a chair not sitting on a dais.
Mm-hmm. And you blip into this kind of like reality.
Mhm.
What do you do?
And she walks over to the chair, and she sits in it.
Is that all?
Pretty much.
All right. And yeah, we cut back to the main scene where Harper is just flipped back into the room and he says, "So yeah, the reactor's stable." Looks over at like Baxter
see
and then
that.
realizes that Jess, you're back. He goes and like literally just like tackle hugs Jess.
Yes,
Mhm.
the tackle hug.
Yay!
And she will do a full-on mouth kiss, and she will take more power from him.
Yep.
Roll me
Yep.
2d4. And I have to see how much that
What?
is.
Covered
8.
the corner of the screen.
Harper goes down to one knee.
This boy. What the? Okay,
And-
there's something wrong with you. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that.
Yep. And Harper like releases from the embrace and says, "You've changed."
Yeah, apparently to her, she's been in like somewhere for a very long time compared to the half of a day that she's been gone.
I can tell that.
I have been many places. I've been to a place with odd colored trees. I've been to hell.
I don't
quite
think I like
liked
this
hell.
version.
I quite
Like, I
liked
won't-
hell.
Cool. Like you were a handful enough. Okay,
We
Well,
need to go
Jess-
find
Jess,
Liam's gonna teleport down there as well.
Yep.
you hear in your head a very familiar voice that you've heard, past the centuries. Well, dear one, this dimension looks like it's interesting.
It can be if used right.
Yes, keep me informed, will you?
She just giggles and
Good back
And
to
that's
looking
it.
at like there was some weird brainwaves going on there for a second. But what the heck?
Exactly.
You know what? Okay, we'll talk to her, Dark Manor. We'll fix all of this. I don't care if you like all of this. It's freaking me out. Okay. Anyways.
About dark matter.
Yep.
Yes,
Dark
about
Manor.
dark matter.
I've already sent him out after Fang, so
Oh.
he's not here.
Oh, okay. Well, Okay, then let's hope whatever he's doing works out.
Apparently, this is something he's dealt with before, so
Well, if he said it, I guess he's the weird god thing. So I guess we could just sit down and wait. And
Harper
what is the
just like
point?
looks over and says, "I've tried to check all over the park." And Harper was gone for like a good solid like 10 minutes while the reactor went full on like blasty. Comes back. He's a little charred and his suit's like a little bit, like tattered and stuff like that. And he says, "Yeah, she's no longer in the parks."
well, yeah, but I guess Dark Matter has this weird soul vision, so he'll probably be able to figure
Yeah.
it out.
Maybe we should alert the public because if we have like our deranged,
What's the point? The park's reputation is ruined anyways. Baxter just says.
I mean, either one of two things. Either Fang in her current state is going to remain completely hidden, in which case the public will never know that she's there, or she'll go on a rampage, in which case we'll know where she is pretty quickly.
yeah.
that is a point. And also, Baxter, your park is perfectly fine. Like, he looks at the clock. Oh crap, we open in 2 minutes.
Project Broadcast is ruined, and I can't even get him back.
I don't suppose the robots can handle the park today.
Yeah, I guess whatever. It's fine. Yeah,
I need to go out.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Mhm. The robots are programmed to run the park, so they can do it themselves.
Overseer materializes next to you. Sir, I will be able to run the parks today at your discretion.
Okay, then you can do that. Either way.
Also, I have a schematic file for you that was saved
What is
on
it?
Drive 22 in the backup servers.
What is it? What?
Please access Terminal 12.
I'm accessing. He runs over.
It's a backup file of the... It's very heavily damaged, but like, it is enough to start trying to reconstruct Project Broadcast.
He quickly Good Baxter grabs it and practically lays it in front of Bad Baxter. Bad Baxter for a moment goes, what? His eyes focus on it. Is that? Yeah. He just kind of grabs it. Let's go! Just runs.
And
What?
you just
No.
see as you're running past Overseer just like like her eyes just follow you towards the elevator, and she says, "I'm glad he's back to his old self," and then dematerializes.
Come on, anyone that wants to help me can by this point. It's not even a secret by this point. Like, come on. Okay, I'm getting an
It
elevator.
seems the Kitsune is excited.
Yeah.
Come on, Liam, you're needed for this too. Come on.
Harper
Yes,
says,
we're at
I'll see
PR.
you up top." He blips.
I also have not seen this world in a long time, and I'm quite hungry.
Ugh. Anyways, to the
know-
workshop where the project is.
I was gonna do PR damage control today, but that can wait.
Overseer
Let's-
materializes next to you and says, "Don't worry, Liam. I have that all covered. You enjoy your day in the parks." Dematerializes.
To the elevator.
Just-
Is everyone ready?
Jess will shrink and just kind of fly up.
Okay. Oh, come on. Come on, Ace.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let's go. He pushes the button and then he stops. Basically, the elevator stops and he goes, "Okay, this is how I get to my project, usually in a more secret fashion." He says, "Well," hitting off a panel and pushes a secret button. And the elevator starts moving in a different direction.
Oh.
Yep, it is basically a turbolift. As it starts shifting to the side down a side shaft.
that stops, and it starts going down, down,
Yep.
down, and
Mhm.
stops. And he opens the elevator and goes, "Behold!" You see a giant cloaked something. It's basically a giant thing with a giant tarp on it.
Yep, this is like really close to the Earth's mantle.
Now, this is something that me, Liam, and of course also me, has been working on. And we, well, needed that canister for something. But with this little thing, we can kind of skip some processes. This is the unrefined version of what we had. Unfortunately, we have to use this unrefined, slightly damaged version. But it will work for now. Well, after a little touch-up, he says, we'll quickly plugging it into his computer and everything. Like he's setting everything up.
Yep, you just see a line of like lines of code going across the screen, kind of like the Matrix, kind of like hacker style code going across the screen. And then you just see, actually, hold on, I can do something cool like this. Hold on, give me a moment. While you guys are like, it's booting up and stuff like that, just feel free to talk and stuff. I'm just grabbing something quickly.
This has been something we've been working on for a while, and probably the reason my other behalf is so torn up about it, because we were this close to finishing it. And we kind of have a little bit of sentimental value to it.
Yep.
Hmm.
This is where we disappear off to for hours on end, if you guys are wondering.
Yep. Okay,
We've been working on this way too long.
Well, what does it do?
It is, well, Project Broadcast is, well, that's what this thing is, just into the giant tarp thing. It's basically a thing that can look and peer and even slightly interact with other worlds from different universes, and even copy abilities from specific worlds for a temporary amount of time.
Yep.
For like maybe a few minutes.
The plan was to tap Peter's powers for it. Like how some of the other showstoppers have tapped ours. But
Okay.
of course, as I understand it, that's no longer an option.
So now all we have is this. That is, well, practically, if you want to consider it, it's an AI of a real person. That was the second part we were trying to work into it. Because no normal AI is going to work with this.
Primary systems online. Initiating boot
Good.
sequence now.
Okay, the top will probably have to be pulled off now as we're booting the prod. This is kind of the first time we've actually boot this thing on. It's
Oh.
probably fine. We have run a
Please
lot
stand
of tests.
by.
And it should work. The reason we were up in the upper levels is with the canister was because we were testing out the final kinks. And we had it perfect if we walked away for just a minute.
So, what did it need from Peter exactly? Just, is it the specific energy of what was possessing him?
Well, kind of. But also there's something a little different as well. Now, we're not going to get on the whole mushy stuff, but you see, Peter was actually kind of nice before. And at a kind of young age, he kind of adopted us, so, you know, he's our dad pretty much. Both Baxter say.
Oh.
Subsystems activating.
I see how your relationship with him over the years has been complex.
Very, very complex. After we learned we didn't need to hate him, we needed to hate what did this to him. We kind of changed our tune and realized we can actually kind of bring him back in some way. So we were going to immortalize him in the strongest machine we've ever built.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of
Subsystems on.
Good. It took a lot of work to suppress the bad side that was left because of that thing. But with this more broken one, it should still be about how we put it. Mainly because we put it directly into the robot, the suppression systems. But it won't be as clear as we wanted, but it should pretty much be the same. With a little tweaks here and there, like so. Wait, I actually have, like, the keyboard.
Yep, hold on, let me pull up this this line of code again. Where is it? Oop. So you see like this like weird code going across the screen. Yep.
Yeah. That should be it.
It boots.
Okay, now we should step back because the machine should. I'm activating the activation protocol. Now.
Protocol online. Project broadcast active.
The eyes start glowing behind the tarp.
It's like kind of like this guttural kind of like electronic kind of like hum as the eyes start to glow behind the tarp.
The thing slowly stands up. Oh yeah, this room is absolutely huge.
Yeah, it's literally like there's lava below you, like of the mantle, the earth.
The tarp slowly falls off this giant machine.
Is it
I will
drops into the lava, it just burns up.
I will admit, Jess is not with you guys. She is off
Oh.
doing Jess things.
Yep.
Hey. The big machine stands up. It's huge. It's got big arms, big legs. It's got like these large, almost looks like like electronic transformer things on it,
Yep.
with like radio dishes and other like broadcasting things on it. Like it looks like one giant broadcasting, like two broadcasting towers on its back.
Yep.
Behold, our project creation thing to kind of bring back our kind of dad. Yeah.
Oh, let me check something. Yep.
Jesus.
Okay. Yep. There's a yep. We're gonna cut for a moment to that dimension where you are residing secret. There's a crackle of energy and a ripple opens in like front of you. And out flies. Go ahead, Queen.
Yeah. A purple-haired person whose face looks familiar. Glowing pink and red eyes and permanently tattooed on lipstick of the dark variety. And her wings are far different. They are purple and jagged and
He
Oh.
Secret looks at this individual. Well now, you have returned.
more like dragged back, honestly. Ugh. Of course, the others are doing futile things.
I suspect they're trying to do hero stuff.
Yeah. Such as I can tell.
Why did you seek me?
I mean, honestly, I don't think. Wow. They would probably. Well, they were going to try and fix me. And, well, honestly, I don't think they can. I don't want them to. And,
But why did you specifically seek me?
Oh, because they talked about you like you had done some mad chaos, and hey, sounds fun.
I like the idea the whole time. Invisibly, Dark Matter has managed to hitch a ride and is doing for his mirror thing.
Are you
This is only-
sure?
Oh,
On that note,
Dark Matter's just followed and noticed the soul disappearing and followed, well, pretty much sifting through channels until he found it.
Yeah.
trackers on B. Do I get a signal?
No. Your signal drops.
Oh.
Like it just goes like flatline again.
Dark Matter is
Also-
very quietly watching.
Sad thing about it is, Jess doesn't have a soul anymore. She's a
Dark-
demon.
Dark Matter don't give a fuck. Shut up.
No, that's fair.
Dark
It's
Matter go.
Matter.
Dark Matter go, bro.
Dark Matter go burr. He's my comic relief now, but also my plot convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that there's another one watching us?
Yes, is a rather nosy busybody, isn't he?
Dark Matter is like, well, they noticed me. He just kind of like, you can like, here. Yeah, keep talking. I'm enjoying the show. Crunch, crunch.
You just see some like popcorn particles just like appear and disappear quickly.
And why have you followed?
Interested. Like his eventually his avatar does appear. It's just his avatar, but he's just like, I'm watching for multiple reasons. I'm interested to see what's going on. I was asleep. Come on, you can't put action around when I'm asleep. That's not fair. Either way, I didn't even make a deal to do anything. I just kind of got told to come here, so you know, here I am. He's just like leaning on a random wall.
The pillar.
Well,
You know, if you stay quiet about what me and he does, maybe we can make your looking a little bit more entertaining.
He squints a little bit, going, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But all I know is you taking that canister really broke the one guy.
Oh, you mean this canister? Or she produces it. There's nothing in it.
You broke him. It was kind of hilarious, actually. Like, I'm not much of a being of I'm not really a being that feeds off this kind of emotion, but like, you know, it was really entertaining.
oh, so that's why I was pulled back after all these years.
You know, you kind of got corrupted by something. There's something funky going with your soul, and you don't even have a soul. You have an outline. He says, "Well, like drawing an outline of a circle in midair."
At this point, Secret kind of looks over and goes, "And you've been touched by another entity. One that I am familiar with. Oh, this conversation is going to get very interesting very quickly."
Yeah, probably. He's just kind of casually sitting there, while standing there.
She's a mild nuisance, she says.
Which entity?
Oh, no. What was... She thinks for a moment. Aurora or some... I don't know.
Oh, her. Sister was never too good with staying or leaving, for that matter.
Out of nowhere, Dark Mare has pulled out some sort of wine glass-like object and sipping out of whatever the liquid is.
It's a blackish liquid.
It's a blackish liquid.
No, I'm talking about the other entity, the one who wants to create gods.
That one? I've seen it done. It's not funny. Dark Mare just says it's very rare and it's hard to do, but he kind of does like a shruggish thing, like I guess depending what you want to call a god. I've seen someone fight all the way to the top to become a god, but hey, that's kind of other me's memories than actual me's memories.
I don't think she was talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the middle of this conversation. He says, "We'll kind of giving a sassy pose for a second."
What can I say? He offered me something that, well, I chose not to refuse. All it cost
Good.
was a soul.
Just
Diddly
a
little thing
soul?
that is.
And what has he told you about his quest?
Simply that I was a first try. Which I'm okay with, I think.
Well, you went over one hell of a personality change, didn't you? Both of you, technically, but you know.
Well, it has been 300 or 400 years. I lost count.
Fun.
Mm.
You know, I could have saved you, but yeah, I think you may lately remember the cost I wasn't willing to put.
Oh yes, I remember vividly you all abandoning me there. I've
I didn't-
remembered vividly.
I did not abandon you. He
Hmm.
says, we're kind of doing like a wave off with his hand. And I got a kid. That's a lot of work. Of course, Diver watches him more than I do.
You're
sometimes.
right, kids are a lot of work. They tend to run away when you try to eat them.
He kind of looks at you a little like that kind of got him for a second. Like, he kind of looks at you sternly for a second, going, okay. Yeah, that empty soul of yours is definitely interesting. You lost a lot of yourself, didn't you? Almost reminds me how some of my killers are like.
What is self, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are some of your killers?
Oh, they're fine. Diver is very much my glorified babysitter now, and Alchemist is Alchemist.
Alchemist shows up.
Did you call me my lord?
He's just like
Oh, go away.
doing something with vials or something like that.
Yeah, he's doing something really weird. Like he's holding cheese, and Darkbane goes, "No, not the soul cheese again. Go away." Okay. Ah.
Unfortunately, my we'll call him a creator for now. He isn't allowed in this realm, apparently.
There's a
Something about
crackle of
connections.
energy like off in the distance, and you hear the echoed voice of like, what, maybe Harper? You don't know, and then the crackle disappears.
Dark Matter like squints and goes, "Huh? Oh yeah, his abilities do transcend things." Anyways, he's
Well, I'll have to make this area that much harder for him to penetrate. Now, you can go anywhere. That much is obvious. Oh, this little soul that's trying to claw its way out. It's delicious.
ugh.
Meanwhile,
Don't say it
you
like
just
that.
She is screaming at the top of her lungs to be freed.
You know, I could, like you need that soul. Like Dark Matter just does kind of look a little like. Don't they say you sound like that? Jesus. Like I play with souls all the time. Don't get me wrong, but like, ugh, I don't like that wording.
I am rather hungry.
You shush right now.
No, thank you, my dear. But I need this soul for a bit longer.
What are you gonna do, anyways? I'm just curious specifically. More of
Oh,
because
I
you're kinda
am not
stuck.
going to tell you my evil plan now. That would destroy the surprise. And you did say that you wanted to observe because you were bored.
Yeah, I was definitely kind of bored sitting on a mortal's couch for an unturned amount of time, and then I got woken up by alarms, and yeah.
So I
Uh,
will not. So I will not tell you what I am planning.
I'm just gonna say you're lucky that those mortals completely didn't realize they have to make a deal with me to actually make me do something. He says while
Mm.
shrugging.
fine. I will make a deal with you then.
What is
Jess says,
He
turning and looks around.
He opens his
You don't interfere, regardless of what happens. And, well, I won't pay a visit to some of your friends the next time I go back, she says with a smile.
Joke's on you. Ooh, I don't really have very many friends. He says, well, kind of like his eyes kind of go different directions for a second. And also, he kind of it's a little like scroll thing does show up, and he goes, I am the deal maker, so I have to make So what is in words? Okay.
Well, let's see. Well, a while back, I ran into your previous friends. They smelled of you. It wasn't hard to find them.
Mm-hmm. You know that you still have an outline of a soul, right? He kind of leans in. You may not have one, but it does not mean it's gone because no soul completely means no body. It falls apart. I should
She
know.
nods.
And, well, I can either delete that little outline with probably one of Alchemist's potions. I don't know which one. None of them are labeled. He just kind of sits there.
Alchemist
shivering.
pops back. It's like, you need a potion. Holds out like
No,
6
no,
of
no,
them.
No, go back. Okay, like one of them drops, and you just see a bit of the reality melting, and he goes, oh. He kind of steps on it, trying to get rid of it, and it goes away. Oh, Agnes leaves. Yeah, he's kind of, that's a nutcase guy. You don't want to mess with him, definitely. But either way, or I can fill that soul back up, and, well, I have no idea what will happen. Nothing could happen, or something happens. I don't know, but I would like to experience.
Unfortunately, I'm using that little sliver of soul at the moment.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but if
looks
I
like
fill
we're
it back
both
up-
using our slivers of soul.
Yeah, you two freak me out. He says while pointing at both.
Oh, thank you. I take that with a compliment.
She
Yeah.
says, but she says, back to our deal. You don't interfere. I don't harm your friends.
Which friends? Names, please. Names. He starts snapping his fingers.
She says, Lady Mary, Alduin, Mage Hand,
You think?
Moogie.
Well, Mage Hand. Well, that good old fellow is probably behind me. You can see he's, like a pause button appears in front of his his obviously he's looking away. He looks back. He pops back. Yeah, he's fine. He's under my protection, and well, that's under my realm. So.
Oh, I think I could probably get into your realm.
Hey, this deal has nothing with you in it.
Who says it doesn't?
Fair.
We are a team after all. She saunters over and just kind of hovers in the air and crosses her legs.
But you wouldn't hurt them. They don't have that much of a connection to me. I'm not that attached to them.
Then why don't I harm something that is connected to you?
Oh, his son. She
You
says,
would
looking
not.
at him, at Secret.
One of his hands starts turning a little, he starts turning into that black goop. You would not touch my son. That is a. You don't want to do that.
Oh, seems we struck a nerve.
Me being a demigod or not, I don't care what you are. You're not touching him out of anything else.
Oh, I think we definitely struck a nerve.
That's my boy. I made him with my own hands, like clay. And I'm not letting you touch my boy.
Then stay out of our way. And not a hair will be harmed on his pretty little head.
He rolls his eyes. He's only if I knew fucking chronomancy so I can turn back time and, actually do something.
If I could turn back time.
I could turn back time.
Just starts playing in the background
Yep.
throughout the dimension. And then you just see Alchemist just over in the corner, just playing with the jukebox.
Play the right music, damn it!
Just kind of smiles a little bit and says, well, I suppose have fun on your adventure.
He breathes off a little bit of steam and goes, this is annoying enough. Well, either way, I think I've heard enough, and I'm gonna disappear now, he says while his form just melts away.
Toodles.
And he appears back to the players really quick, and he looks steamed.
Flip is not in the room, by the way.
Nice.
Love
been
it.
going for what?
Love it. I love it. Oh my god, I so love it.
Good,
Oh,
good Baxter gets startled by Dark Matter's appearance. Oh, big robot. Anyways, I'm back.
What happened?
Well, I found a little dimension. I have notes on it now. But, for one, you forgot to make a deal with me, he says while pointing at you a little frustratedly, Liam. And also, like, he just sits down on a random chair and goes, also, they pulled the golden card of threatening my son. So he just kind of flops over. Ugh, I hate this. Well, what to do? He says. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with them. You gotta do something. You're the only one that can do something. Yeah. He kind of does like the thing with his hand, like just like a mocking the talking. Now, if you have a good idea, you can tell me.
At this point, Harper blips back and says, "So I tried to get in there,
And
and
it didn't work. I seen you for a second. Dark Matter says.
he like just collapses on the floor, and he's just like, that took a lot out of me. I'm just gonna have to."
They are soul manipulators. They would literally eat your soul alive if you walked in there. Oh yeah, by the way, your good old little friend, your little fairy friend, or what? Not fairy, but yeah,
Anyways,
she's joined the bad person, the cat person. Yeah. Good for you.
Oh,
Liam's head goes right into his hands. Complete face palm.
Mhm.
And then what are you going to do now, great old god? I'm gonna sit here and just sit here and stay out of their way. Well, that's boring. I thought you were supposed to be impressive.
Harper just
Impressive.
looks sternly at Dark Matter, like, they do have a point, you know. You need to intervene, or our reality may be doomed.
Well, my precious son is in danger, and I can't do much about that one. Well, you could think something around it. Aren't you a god?
Aurora.
Can't you just protect your
Actually-
son somehow, some way, and just, you know, hide him in a pocket dimension or something like that?
Kenny,
Yes.
Mhm.
do I remember Aurora? Or whatever her name was.
Yes.
The one who gave us our power.
Everyone remembers
Yep,
the word.
because you still have some of her essence flowing through you.
The things have gone horribly wrong, and I have no idea what to do.
Well, Aurora, or whatever her name was the one who gave us our powers originally.
Yes,
yeah, I
but
forgot
she's
I
no
heard
longer in this dimension. I've tried to contact her.
Well, that's fun. I guess I can maybe get into contact with other me or another me, or nah, they probably wouldn't help. He just kind of sits there like, I don't know, like, I would need like chronomancy or something. He says, well, like a clock appears for a second, disappears as he says that. I guess. Wait, what was that? The clock thing? Yeah, wait, you have clocks. You're about clock. Couldn't you chronomancy? I'm more about life and death than time. But isn't time like related to that? Darkrai just sits there thinking, okay, I guess you have a point.
I mean,
But like,
Harper's like, I can't turn back time, but I can definitely transition through dimensions, and it takes a lot out of me, yes, but like we could combine our powers and possibly do something.
By
Yes,
our
yes.
powers combined.
And Project Broadcast is now online, kind of, at least in its idle state. We need to turn them on. But maybe they can also copy some sort of chronomancy, and then you can all put your powers together, and then something can happen.
I mean, I get the feeling that with my particular powers, there's a lot more I could do, but I just need to figure out how.
Well, you need to wait. You have powers.
Well, yeah.
He
I wonder
is
you
a
so-
pro hacker. Harper just casually just gestures like to him.
I mean,
Well-
I did
Mhm.
code circles around Executioner. That's how I got
Impressive.
here.
That makes sense. Well, if you have powers, I guess everyone can just put their powers into a circle and something can happen. And I could get Alchemist to, you need me, my lord? This time, yes. Cool. What you need? I need a weird timey-wimey potion. Done! What I just asked. Okay, thank you.
He just pulls a potion out of his sleeve.
Yeah, he does. It's unlabeled as everything is, but it's like this weird orangish color, and Dark Matter just goes, okay, whatever he says, I guess this is the potion. And Alchemist leaves. Well, okay, we got this, we put this in the circle, and we're gonna blast it with our powers, I guess. Or, actually, okay. Dark Matter goes, this is a well, I'm gonna throw it into a circle. A circle is drawn on the floor by like Baxter. Okay, just use magic of focusing levels into the circle. Something will happen.
Harper is going to concentrate on the vial in the center of the circle, and basically he's going to try and shift it into some kind of multiple dimensions.
Dark Matter uses his magic as it starts like wrapping around it. Okay, does anyone else want to pitch in?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll focus on it and
Give me a moment to roll.
mean,
Bullshit.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, guys, what do we want to write time to? Dark Matter says, do we want to go back to the point to fix your friend or something? What's our plan here? Or how much we're turning back time? He says.
We can only go back so far, he says. Harper, he says, my powers are somewhat limited, and we can go back as far as the day we got our powers, but that's kind of pushing my limits.
Well, I think by the understanding of the time thing, yeah, the time thing.
Realistically, we only need to go as far back as when the rift appeared.
Yeah, we just need to go back as far as the rift appeared and stop her from jumping in the damn crack.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Now, the funny thing I think I understand about this type of time thing is we're going to both be physical, non-physical. There's going to be us there, but we're not going to be visible to anybody, but we can push people around, probably, I think. So, understand that. And as everyone puts their powers, and Dark Matter goes, okay, I'm going to break the vial now, unless anyone wants to put any more power into it.
Yeah, Harper rolled a 19 for phase shift.
Okay, good. Okay, everyone just think about the time where the crack was right before, or like a time before she jumped in.
Yeah.
Now!
Everyone needs to roll an Arcana check who's participating in this ritual.
The Baxters are just going to sit inside because they don't got much to offer.
Yep.
Well, Dark Matter rolled a 25.
Yep.
18?
That's good enough.
I'm rolling right now.
Yep.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20. This is the luck powers
Alright.
kicking in, I guess.
This energy kind of flows around all of you, and you just kind of see your bodies kind of like spinning in a circle around the edge of this ring.
I like the visual that, like, when
Yep.
a Dark Matter stomps on, like, the vial, everything the floor everything goes white, and the floor looks like a clock that he's kicking into through his, like, he's breaking it with his foot.
Yep. And then everyone, as the hand starts spinning rapidly around you, like on the floor, everyone's bodies start kind of shifting and kind of like one of those like spinning rides. It's like one of those like you're pressed up against the wall, kind of like the Vomit Comet ride.
Graviton.
Gravitron, yeah.
Okay.
And
The
Yep.
ones that use centrifugal force.
yep, those.
But yeah, I'm still wondering if it's going to be time astral projections or we're just going to take control of our bodies. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
Yep. And that is where we're going to fade to black. But before we do, we're gonna fade slightly back to Ella.
Yes.
Your last words.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
I think so. But how are we going to get all of those souls in one place?
And that's that's what you hear.
Ooh.
Question?
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where we are going to be fading to black.
This drives me a question. Is this the actual finale end, or we're waiting for next
This is-
season, or?
This is the finale end for season 1, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2 will be coming in January
Wait, what?
of 2023.
Okay. I guess that's my time schedule.
You now know.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on Heroes Core Worlds of Adventures. I am PA Kennyuse, aka your very fast production engineer who managed to get all of this together very quickly for a second season. Thank you to our budgeting department. And I'm going to be handing it off to our lovely hacker man over that way.
So I'm Evil Intent, I play Liam, and yeah, I'm basically the programmer guy of the group, with most of my magic focused around that. Most of my abilities, anyway.
Yep.
And I guess I'll pass it off to the guy below me, who rolled a natural 20 on
Yeah.
probably a very important roll.
It would have been bad if you rolled bad.
yes, and Yo, can you please stop trying to get into my channel? It's kind of annoying.
But yes, I am Pi3, otherwise known as Chris, and I played Diamond Ace, the luck-powered inventor superhero. I will
It's
pass
not a
it.
superpower.
It is a superpower. I'll pass it laterally to the other set of inventors.
Oh yeah, it's us. It's us. Oh, hi. We're the Baxter brothers. Good. Well, bad. Good. And I'm Gearbot. Wait, what's that over there? Yeah. Hello. Goodbye. Did he just pole vault over us? Yes.
He just pole vaulted over 2 sets. That's impressive.
How did he do that? The set is coming in soon. Stay tuned, everyone. Okay.
Security, can we get someone on that, please? That he's not supposed to be doing that. That's like really dangerous.
Well, I guess he's excited for what's coming. Either way.
Why is there a
pass it
cannon being
along.
rolled in here? No, not now.
No, go. Well, we gotta move things on set. Come on, go. Get going. Okay, our very strange friend that's, we will fix you, don't worry. Queen Bee, go!
Oh, what, me? Oh.
That's you.
Hello, I'm Katie Wynn, and I play the now villainess formerly known as Queen Bee.
You know we gotta come up with new names.
Oh, she has a new name, the Queen of Roses.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the Thelma to my Louise.
Yes. Hi. I used to be Ella Simone and Secret Fang. Secret is still there. Just changed. I get
already
to
have an
play. I get to be evil next season.
I do
Yes,
too.
it's actually in her
Great.
It's actually in both their contracts.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Hello, I'm just sitting here on a lawn chair.
And I am played by Trisha Welsh, and I do believe that next week,
We will.
while we will not have a
Production engineer.
well, no, that's not next week. That's the week after next.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Jumps
we
over
will
the
not have-
cannonball.
What do you mean our show is gonna get delayed again?
Sorry. We won't have a Andrax next
Yeah.
Saturday. Because I believe that you're out going to be out on assignment.
Yes. Harper just looks down. It's like, something about medical leave. I don't know. Whatever.
But we will be meeting next week for my game. And who knows?
Yay.
Okay, who brought the pirate ship in here again?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It was me and Britlin. Britlin convinced me to bring in the pirate ship, and I want to be on the pirate ship at
Everything's
least for a
being
little
moved
bit.
out. Come on. It's
Oh, right.
Friday.
I get to be up in the crow's nest. Woohoo!
Yeah, get us there. Yahoo!
Okay, guys, no, please, John, please stop dumping sand all over the set.
I
And why are we pouring water all over the...
Even if our episode is going to be delayed a little bit, everyone be excited either way. We're gonna have plenty of great adventure. What's that? over there?
yo bonehead, you done forgot the coconut tree?
Oh shoot! Yeah. I'll go to get it. Heavy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time here in the parks next year, where lots of things will happen. And thank you for joining us on this Season 1 adventure in the parks here at Worlds of Adventure. We'll see you next year. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Goodbye, lads. See you all soon.
Join us after the show because we'll be reading in to Rogan 27. Thanks for joining us here in the parks, here at Worlds of Adventure USA.